talking about what are you doing to create intentional growth. There are so many different areas that we could talk about, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your finances, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in your body, your physical fitness. What is it that you are doing to create intentional growth? Is the last book we read, something from high school? Was it something from last year? Was it something from 5 years ago? What have we done to change our mindset so that we can go to the next level? We live in a day and age where we have everything at our fingertips. We have YouTube where we can put on personal development stuff. We can, jump online. We can download audiobooks. We can order stuff online. There are so many different ways that you can, put yourself in a position to win. And, a lot of times people say, yeah, I want to get ahead, but I just don't really know about this whole personal development concept, right? They say, I think I'm going to get to my goal, but I think I'm going to get there by doing all kinds of stuff. And you know what? That is one train of thought. I don't know if you've ever heard of the be, do, have principle. Well, a lot of times people have that in reverse. They think, hey, I'm going to go do certain things. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and then that will give me all these things that I want. I'll have these things. I'll have the house, the cars, the relationships. I'll have all this stuff, and then I will be happy, okay? But you know what? To be honest with you, it's totally in reverse. It is the person that you become that attracts the success to you. It attracts the people that you need in your life. It attracts the situations that you need to have. It attracts the resources that you need to have. So if we can just focus for a moment on being, who do we want to be? Who do you see for yourself in your future? Do you see yourself as an amazing leader? Somebody that inspires and lifts up others? Do you see yourself as being set financially to where money just isn't a stress for you? You can do what you want, when you want, and you have a lot of options in your life. Do you see yourself as having some incredible relationships with your family? Guys, all of that takes work, right? How about our bodies? What do we want our bodies to look like? I hate to say it, but so many times people say, I have these genes from high school or from college or from when I got married, or it's sometimes so long ago. But you know what? You can live in optimal health now. I don't know if you've ever seen this. Have you seen like a young 80-year-old, right? They're out there running marathons, making things happen, having the time of their life. And you can see, an old 18-year-old that has no zest, they have no energy, they have, no passion or desire to move ahead. So which one are we going to be? Right? We have the power to choose what happens in our body. We have the power to choose what happens in our finances. Who are our friends? What kind of relationships do we have with those around us? What kind of relationships do we have at home? Let's talk about our significant other, right? Are we in a relationship where you are there because of the entity? You are there because it is convenient. Or do you have passion? Do you have excitement? Do you still get butterflies when you see your spouse and it's just an incredible life? Well, all of these things are things that we have control over. So a couple of points for what you can do to grow intentionally. Maxwell says that you're not going to get ahead in your health. You're not going to get ahead in your finances. You're not going to get ahead in your relationships. You're not going to get ahead in your business if you don't change something that you do on a daily basis. So think about it for yourself. What is one area? Don't try and tackle the whole world at the same time, right? But what is one area that if you could really focus on that area, it would help improve the caliber of your life in all other areas? For some people, it may be their health. You know what? They're okay financially, or they have some other things going on, their relationships are right, but they just don't have the energy to do what they need to do to play with their kids or to have that zest for life. And if they could focus on improving their health, it would make a difference in all these other areas. How about maybe it's for you, maybe it's your finances. I know for me at one time in my life, it was definitely that. When you have money, it's great. When you don't have money, it ranks up there with oxygen. It's the thing that you think about all the time. It's the thing that causes stress in your finances, stress in your relationships, stress in all different parts. So if we could focus on one thing, what would be the area that you would want to focus on to help take your life to the next level? And then think about what's the one little habit that you can do on a daily basis to help improve that area of your life. For most people, it could be going for a walk. It could be, hey, I'm going to commit to personal development. I understand this be, do, have principle, that if I really want to get to the finish line, I need to become that person. I need to start walking in the fullness of whoever that is, right? Whether it's an amazing leader in business, whether it's someone that's successful financially, whether it's someone that, goes out there and helps a lot of people and really makes a difference in the community. What's the one thing that you need to do to grow and go to the next level? So think about the one thing. Think about what you're going to do on a daily basis to fix it. And the other thing I would say is commit long term. Personal growth, it's not, how fast can I get this done? No. And a lot of times people think, well, how much do I need to do to really get this accomplished, right? And we think about it in those terms, but really step back and reverse it and think instead, how far can I go? Are you sick and tired of living a life of mediocrity in this area, right? Whether it's your health, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationships, whether it's with your spouse. Are you ready to go to the next level? Are you ready to have more passion, more joy, more energy, more vitality, more freedom to do what it is that you want to do? And last off, I would say commit to growing and getting around people that can help you push the envelope. So for me, I like live events. Why do I like live events? Because it's something where you can have an experience and your life can change. I would say for you, commit to 2 live events that's going to help you grow in that area. Now, if you're in a network marketing business, I'm sure your company's got different things that they're doing. Awesome, plug in. You don't want to miss out on those, but do something else. Do something else to expand your horizons, because if you're the leader of that business, if you're the leader of that organization, then you got to stay out in front. You got to stay cutting edge. You got to be the one that's bringing the resources back and imparting it and sharing it with your team. So if you have something else to push it to the next level, that will help you do that very thing. So those are my thoughts on living a life for intentional growth. If we're not growing, if we're not green, we're going the opposite direction, right? I don't know if you've ever heard this phrase, if you're green, you're growing, if you're ripe, you're rotting. Well, it's a true phrase. It's either up or down. There's no, hey, I'm okay with the status quo. Either we're forging ahead or we're losing ground, right? So think about where you're at, decide what you want to change, focus on it, and go for it 100%. So that's all for tonight, my friends. One other thing I want to share with you is if one of your areas is changing things in your finances, taking things to the next level, going through and growing your business, then one of the tools you're going to want to have in your tool belt is using and harnessing the power of social media. Of course, we're always going to get out there, we're going to prospect, we're going to get our product and service in front of as many people as we possibly can. But wouldn't it be different? Wouldn't it be great if those people were reaching out to you? They said, hey, I want to hear more about what you're doing. Hey, I want to learn more about your products. Hey, can you tell me about this opportunity that you have your hands on? I see you're driving a new car. Is that paid for you by your company? So wouldn't it be great if people were reaching out to you? Well, this is something that I have done. I've applied in my business, and it has been absolutely amazing. And you know what? You can do it too. If you click on the link that's listed in the description, it's my social media blueprint. It's things that I'm doing on a daily basis that attract prospects to me. So they're reaching out to me instead of the other way around. And you know what? Who can do this? Anybody can do this. Click on the link, download it, and learn these skills to have them as another tool in your tool belt. If we haven't met before, I would love to connect on up with you personally. So send me a private message, and love to hear what your story is and what's going on in your world. So take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summergeronimo.com.